Welcome to Breaking Ties, Destination Divorce. This is your go-to source for practical advice and support while you go through the divorce process. Join us each weekday for a quick chat where we'll cover a variety of topics such as child custody, property division, and self-care. Together, we'll explore emotional, financial, and legal aspects of divorce and help you find the best path forward for you and your family. Here's your host and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst professional, Mike Fulkerson.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Breaking Ties, Destination Divorce, the podcast that navigates turbulent waters of divorce and separation. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And today we're going to look into a common question that many people find themselves asking. Can I get a divorce if my spouse doesn't agree? It's a tough situation, and we're here to shed some light on the process. Before we get into the details, let's address the emotional weight that often accompanies such a question. Deciding to end a marriage is never easy, and when one party isn't on the same page, it can add a layer of complexity that can feel overwhelming. It's important to remember that you're not alone on this journey, and there are resources available to help you navigate the path ahead. Now, let's address the legal aspects of getting a divorce when your spouse doesn't agree. In many jurisdictions, a divorce doesn't necessarily require the mutual consent of both parties. No-fault divorces, for example, allow individuals to end their marriage without having to prove that one spouse did something wrong. However, the specific laws and requirements vary from place to place, so you're going to want to do your research and find out what works for your place of residence. Now, if you're considering a divorce, it's pretty important to consult with a qualified family law attorney who can provide guidance based on your jurisdiction's regulations. They can help you understand the legal options available and navigate the complexities of the process. Remember, knowledge is empowering, and having a clear understanding of your rights and responsibilities is a critical step in moving forward. Now, let's explore some of the common challenges individuals face when seeking a divorce without their spouse's agreement. One major hurdle is property and asset division. In cases where there's no mutual agreement, the court may be required to step in and make decisions on how to fairly distribute assets and liabilities. This process can be intricate, and having legal representation is key to ensuring your interests are protected. Another important consideration is child custody and support. If you and your spouse have children, determining custody arrangements and financial support can be emotionally charged. Courts prioritize the best interest of the children, and it's important to approach these matters with a focus on creating a stable and supportive environment for them during and after the divorce process. It's also essential to be prepared for the emotional toll that a contested divorce can take. Seeking support from friends, family, or even professional counseling can be instrumental in helping you navigate the emotional challenges that often accompany a divorce. Remember, taking care of your mental and emotional well-being is just as important as addressing the legal aspects of the process. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to emphasize that divorce, especially when one spouse doesn't agree, is quite complex and often emotionally charged along the journey. Seeking professional guidance, surround yourself with a support system, and approach the process with patience and resilience. Thank you for joining me on Breaking Ties, Destination Divorce. Should you have any questions on today's topic or other financial planning issues, feel free to call, email. My contact information is in the description. Divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. Take care.
We want to thank you for listening to this episode of Breaking Ties, Destination Divorce with Mike Fulkerson. For questions, please reach out to Mike via email in the description or give him a shout at 630-444-1410. Remember to subscribe, like, and follow.